It was almost 4.5 years ago that a friend reminded me of a simple idea. She reminded me the importance of praying for your future husband.
For the time I was 14 and for the next 10 years, I prayed to God each night for my future wife. Someone who was Christ-centered, caring, and really liked pizza.
Michelle, we finally flippin' did it. After an exhausting and stressful 1.5 years, we finally did. Our wedding ceremony is finally happening. Thank the Lord.
Over the course of 10 years, that wasn't part of God's plan. For someone who became fixated on romance through the endless listening of the music from a philosopher of love who goes by the name of Drake, that was really frustrating.
Even that simple commitment to staying open to the work of Christ in my life led me to taking even more steps of faith by saying yes to going on a mission trip that was set to take place a short month later.
Andy, I'm so excited that the day is finally here. It feels even more special having everyone here to celebrate with us. Thank you for having so much faith that everything would work out. Thank you for encouraging me and choosing to walk with me on this crazy, unpredictable life. Thank you for always being my constant, my safe place, my best friend. I love you. All my love, Michelle.
When I think of the theme of our wedding story, and even our marriage as a whole, one word comes to mind: celebration. We celebrated on June 25th. We are about to celebrate today on October 18th. And more importantly, I get to celebrate my marriage with you on a daily cadence going forward.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Good. Do you like my Thank you. Is it what?
It's very sparkly.
No feathers though.
It's really
Thank you.
cold.
You want to?
Good. However, that all changed on October 21st, 2016, when I least expected it.
A woman that I had met on that mission trip asked if she could give my number to one of the personal trainers she worked with at the gym she went to. Not expecting anything to come out of it, I indifferently agreed.
Due to who the recommendation came from, as well as the fact that God forever works in mysterious ways when you least expect it, I reached out to Michelle. And 4 years later, I'm forever thankful I did.
The way you pursued my heart from the beginning was with intention and grace, and you supported me through life's challenges and made me realize that you had been the one I was unknowingly praying for. From the very start of our relationship, you made it a priority to pray with me, go to church with me, and to let your actions be the leading communicator of your love for me.
All I've ever wanted in a relationship is for it to be faith-filled. Michelle has been able to help challenge me as well as help myself grow in my own relationship with God. Second, her ability to scream Kelly Clarkson at the top of her lungs. You haven't heard a great rendition of Since You've Been Gone until you are in the car with her.
You love me fervently and without conditions. You show me grace, love, and sometimes a questionable choice in music.
I've never met someone outside of my mom and dad before Michelle who just genuinely cares about my interests in work. From waking up at 4 a.m. to make my work lunches, which she still does, as well as just to making sure that I call my grandma on a daily basis. Michelle's always taking care of others first, and I greatly admire that.
You are my best friend, one of the only people that laughs at my jokes, and the person I know I can always count on.
Although I don't sing Kelly Clarkson as well as she does, I just simply hope to strive to care as much as her. And if we both strive to do that, we can't stop.
As a representative of Christ Church, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Alessi.
As October 19th comes and goes, as well as the rest of our life, there's one thing we must do: celebrate. Celebrate us. Celebrate our relationship with God. Celebrate the little things. I believe that we do these things well already. I mean, of course we do. We already celebrate 72,000 anniversaries as it is. However, for our marriage to flourish, putting God first and celebrating is essential. I'm really thankful as I write this that I had the opportunity to do so. This is a great reminder in the sense that, as we both know, these last few weeks have been hectic. Hectic is an understatement, to be honest. Long nights with work, last-second planning changes, and late-night wedding discussions. However, luckily we can put this all behind us and celebrate, because celebrating is what we do, what we must do. Love you, Andy.
You stand here now today before us, but as Tim Keller writes, one day you will stand before God. And if you take your vows seriously, you will hear God say, "Well done, good and faithful servants. Over the years you have lifted one another up to me. You have sacrificed for one another. You have held one another up with prayer and thanksgiving. You confronted each other. You rebuked each other. You hugged and you loved each other and continuously pushed each other toward me. And now look at you. You're radiant."